Hello and welcome to the commentary for the Hitch introduction. Let's get started. Hitch is a great movie, by the way. It's a really nice movie. It's a romantic comedy. It's funny, starring Will Smith. And I have used Hitch many times in my classes in San Francisco. I will use the whole movie, not just one scene, but I will teach the entire movie little by little. And what I do, it's called the Focal Skills Movie Technique, but it sounds great, but it's really quite simple. I show one scene of a movie, maybe 2 minutes, maybe 1 minute, and I show it normal speed, then I go back, then I show it again, and I pause, and I explain new vocabulary, slang, and idioms. Then I go back again. Then the third time, I turn the sound off, and then I play part of a scene, I pause, and I ask the students questions about the movie. I might say, what's happening here? Describe this character. What do you think he is thinking? Why is he doing this? What is this person doing? Describe the place where they are at. What are they saying to each other? Anyway, I ask a lot of questions about what's happening in the movie. Then, after we finish that 3 times, I go to the next scene, and we do the same thing again. So one movie usually takes a few weeks to show. But it works really well. It's very, very popular. My students love it. It's the most popular thing I do in my class. And so I started thinking, okay, this is really popular. Students love it. How can I do this on Effortless English? It's more difficult. I can't show you the movie on Effortless English. But I thought maybe I could record scenes from the movie, the audio, and then I could use that for the basic lesson. And then I could make vocabulary lessons and mini-story lessons using slang. They're speaking quickly. All those reasons. They're not speaking the way the textbooks speak. So, that's my sales pitch. Use movies. Now for Hitch, if you like this, if you like me using this movie, if you like this lesson, please tell me. Go to the forums and write a comment. Just tell me, AJ, please use more movies. If you tell me that, if members tell me they want movies, I will do this more. Maybe I'll do the next scene in Hitch. Maybe I'll go through most of Hitch, scene by scene, and do lessons for each part. And eventually you could do the whole movie this way. So if you like that idea, please tell me. If no one tells me, I might not do it, because it is a lot of work. I want to make sure that you like that. But one important part of this is that you need the pictures, right? Just listening to the audio is okay, but you really should watch the movie at least one time. So to get the most power from this lesson, please go rent the movie Hitch. Okay, the movie name is Hitch. The star is Will Smith, the actor. Rent the movie at least one time. Then, when you hear the audio from Effortless English, you can remember some of the pictures. You can remember what's happening in the story because you saw the movie. So it's very important to go get this movie and watch it. It will be much better than just listening to Effortless English only. If you watch it first, then the lessons will be more powerful for you. Okay, finally, I have one more suggestion for you for using movies. And that is, movies are great for pronunciation work, for improving your pronunciation. In fact, with my private students, I use movies all the time to help them with pronunciation. In fact, I use this speech at the beginning of Hitch. I've used it many, many, many times. The reason is this. One, as I said already, movies use conversational English, usually. Depends on the movie, but usually. And number 2, often or usually, the actors have very good pronunciation. A movie like Hitch with Will Smith, a movie like About a Boy with Hugh Grant, they have excellent pronunciation, right? They're professionals. They get paid a lot of money to speak well, to speak powerfully, to have really clear, strong English speech. So they're good people to imitate. Imitate Julia Roberts, imitate Will Smith, imitate Hugh Grant. If your pronunciation is like theirs, you will sound fantastic. So I like using these movie scenes for pronunciation. Here's what you do. Use the audio from this lesson, Hitch intro audio, the MP3, the original from the movie. And first listen to it many times, over 1 week, 2 weeks, listen to it until you understand it easily. Then start pausing. After every sentence, pause and repeat the line, repeat the sentence. Try to copy Will Smith's pronunciation exactly. When I say exactly, I mean copy his pauses. Where does he pause? Where does he stop? Where does he speak quickly? Which words go together quickly? Which words are separated by a pause? Copy his intonation. When does he go up? And when does he go down? Copy his loudness, his volume. When does he speak more loudly? When does he speak more quietly? Copy his emotion. When is he sounding like he's a little bit funny? When is he sounding like he's serious? Copy all of those things. And of course, copy actually the words, how he says the words. But all those other things are very, very, very important. You will need to do this. Well, you could do this every day for 1 year. You could probably do this every day for 10 years. But do it over a long period of time. Each time, you will get better and better. It's slow. Pronunciation takes some time. It takes a lot of repetition. It takes a lot of careful listening. It's not fast and easy, I'll be honest. It's not. But if you can do it, little by little, and if you use something like from a movie, it's a little more interesting, I guarantee your pronunciation will improve. It will get much better. My students that I work with, my private students, when they do this, when they use Hitch, for example, to practice pronunciation, it's amazing. Over a few months, 3, 4, 5 months, their pronunciation is so much better. So please try this. It will help you a lot. All right, that's the end of my comments. I guess this is mostly a commentary that contains a lot of suggestions. I'm trying to suggest to you different ways to use movies to study and improve your English. I think most of you will enjoy using movies more than using textbooks. And maybe more than articles, I don't know. Depends on each student. Alrighty, I will see you next time. And remember, if you like me using the movies, if you want me to use more movies, then please write a comment in the forums. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.